The first update of Fortnitemares has officially released, and it looks like jump scares are back. Along with the Golden Skull Trooper skins, updates about the Cube Town POI, and tons of other items that will release throughout the week, so let's jump into it with everything new. This wouldn't be a good Fortnitemares without spookiness, and one of the most iconic things that Fortnite has ever done for Halloween is scare the heck out of us. In the last few years, they have added jump scares, and clips of streamers getting spooked by them went absolutely viral. So it's really no surprise that in today's update, Epic went and brought back jump scares. All I'm saying is make sure to keep one eye open when you're playing Fortnite, because zombies could jump out of literally anything, and I'm gonna be avoiding dumpsters all month, that's for sure. But luckily, if you get scared, you can do it in style, because today's update has also brought a brand new variant for owners of Skull Trooper and Skull Ranger. If you log in right now, you'll be granted the Gilded Skull styles, and they are literally just golden versions of the skins. I mean, who knew Gold Skull Trooper could look so awesome? And there's also a new Big Mouth variant where he looks somehow even more terrifying than he already did. And to top it off, the #1 backbling has also received some golden treatment, and there's now a purple gold style for free. And it turns out this update has added way more than just variants, because some changes have been made to the sideways. Now you can load into a game and see the sideways on the map as usual, but you'll no longer see it in Pleasant Park, Believer Beach, or Weeping Woods. And we don't know why, but maybe Epic are making plans for these POIs in the future. And speaking of the future, the biggest headline of today's update was by far the new Combat SMG and the Combat Assault Rifle. I mean, it's easy to look at these and go, wow, they're in game right now, right? Well, I got some bad news for you. Yes, they are technically in game, but we have to vote to get them. So head to any funding station right now. You'll be given a choice between the Combat SMG and the Assault Rifle. Save up your bars and get spending, because we're choosing between two unreleased guns here. It's a tricky choice too. Like, the Combat SMG looks really fun to use, but the Combat AR might be more tactical, so who knows? It's really up to the community to choose. But the community is even more buzzed about the new refund token system. Almost everyone has used up their 3 regular refund tokens, but to date, every single person was given a new one. And so now, every single year, every player will get 1 token to use. So log in right now and you get your free refund token. Like I said though, make sure you use it on something that's worth it, because you won't get another one until next year. And everyone is going crazy for free cosmetics, and don't worry, because today's update has actually given new Fortnitemares challenges that give out free rewards. That's right, next week you'll be able to complete the challenges and get things like the Cube Cruiser Glider, a Wrap and Trail, and a pickaxe called All-Weather Extractor. But my favorite one though is this Thinking Juice backbling. I mean, it looks awesome. And so as you can see, this is where the leaks begin, and they are even juicier than the update itself. It turns out content creators have been sent the second week of tarot cards, and if you remember last week, we got Frankenstein, Curdle Scream Leader, Rick Grimes, and Skeletera, and they're all teased with the week 1 tarot cards. And so as for this week, we now have 4, and they look more than just skins this time. The first card is a mask, and we already know exactly what this is teasing. Leakers have found a skin in the files called Trixie, and another one in the set called All Hallows Steve, and as you can see, it looks like some dude's dressed up for Halloween, and I guess these skins are dropping this week. The next card is the Golden Cube, which could mean we'll be seeing something happening with the cube on the map this week, so make sure to keep an eye on that thing. She is moving fast around the island. As for the third card, it looks like it could be teasing a pickaxe, but the description of the card actually says that this will be the Sideways Scythe. So it seems that we'll soon be getting the new mythic scythe item, maybe even as soon as next Tuesday. And then we have the final card, and we actually have no idea what this is, but the description says that these arms will pull you into the dark land and you have to overcome it. So weird, right? And the leaks don't stop though, because this update added a ton of upcoming Halloween skins, and they look incredible. First, we have Drift Walker, an upcoming bundle pack that Drift fans are going to absolutely love. Then there's Graven, a Pharaoh version of Raven that actually looks way better than the original, I gotta be honest. Isabel will also be getting ready for the Halloween season with a new skin called Grisabelle. I absolutely love this one. And to top it all off, we have the weirdest and coolest outfit of the bunch, Gummy Fish Stick. I mean, look at this guy. I've never seen a skin look so delicious. And a loading screen was also leaked that shows a new Dusk skin coming soon, and she was also previously leaked in a survey, so expect her to come out in the month. But there is one skin that has been the talk of the town for all Season 8. The community just hasn't stopped talking about it, and that is the Secret Skin. And almost nothing has been known about the Queen since the season began, but today's update has actually given us way more info about her. Now, she's still encrypted in the files, so we don't know what she looks like, but leakers have found a banner that shows her full silhouette, and she looks awesome. We all expected her to have short hair and a crown, but it looks like she'll have some crazy long hair and sick armor. She will also have 2 edit styles called Dark and Vibrant, but more importantly, she'll have one of the most unique gliders that Fortnite has ever seen. Apparently, her glider will literally be stairs. Like, she'll deploy her glider, and it'll just be her walking down stairs animation. How cool does that sound? And while the Cube Queen sounds awesome, she is just a taste of what's to come. Shadow Midas is already leaked as a skin and will be dropping into the item shop this month. Now, he'll also have some changes like being reactive. Eventually, as you get more kills in a match, the skin will go from gold to dark. But not everything is skins. Halloween is awesome, but there's more to it than insane looking outfits. In fact, we have saved the best for last. So let's start off with the new vehicle that's coming soon. And we don't know much about it, but it'll be an exclusive vehicle that is driven around by a new NPC called Silkwalker. The NPC will drive around in the vehicle and we'll probably be able to just steal it from him. I mean, it's very possible that this could be the Mad Max car loading screen that was leaked last season. And it's not just vehicles that are getting us excited, because 2 new wildlife creatures are coming to Fortnite soon. Textures for mosquitoes have been found in the files for today's update, confirming that we're going to be getting mosquitoes later in Season 8. And they're probably going to work like fireflies, where you can collect them and then maybe make them swarm an enemy, which sounds absolutely terrifying, but also kind of cool. So I guess we'll have to see how this works. But what I'm even more excited about is the upcoming wildlife that is almost definitely going to be a werewolf. According to leakers, it'll be a wildlife animal that transforms, and I mean, come on, it's October, it's 100% a werewolf. And this update gets even cooler because new consumables are finally in the works. Later this season, we will actually be able to collect and eat sausages. And if you want to take it one step further, a new item called Big Fruit is going to be added soon that works a lot like a med kit does. But one of the most talked about leaks of this week has been the fact that mechs are coming to Season 8. And no, we're not joking around. Brutes are confirmed to be coming at the end of the season, and we'll be able to spawn them with funding stations. And so to confirm it even more, the mech was updated again today with more water support. And speaking of things returning, Rift Tour fans are going to love the news that Ariana Grande will be coming back to the item shop for Halloween. And it looks like she'll have some fresh additions to her set as well. The Biggie Smalls back bling will get a new Halloween variant, and Ariana will drop back in the shop with a new emote or music pack for her song Breathin'. And so we really have saved the absolute best of the update for last, because here's everything else you need to know. Okay, so some of the best news of this update is that Fortnite has added a new feature in the Battle Royale called Stay with Squad. Finally, after years of asking, people who use Squad Fill will now be able to actually party up with their teammates and play more matches together. Right now, it's only enabled on duos, trios, and squads in NA East, but soon it'll be available for all regions, which I'm so excited for. And as for map changes, there has been some small changes around the map that a lot of players have missed. Yes, the grotto is slowly draining its water, which means it will eventually return as a working POI. Whether it'll have anything new though, that's what I want to see. We also have some changes like the tiny chair, which has gone from microscopic to huge in just a day. The gnomes over in the sheriff's office have broken out of prison and are now running to get to the boats. It's pretty funny. And so speaking of POIs, there's one that we have some interesting news. The leaked Cubetown POI that is in the works was actually removed from the files today. We don't know if it was encrypted or straight up deleted, but this could be bad news for what we thought was going to be the live event. Now, in all likelihood, it's probably been encrypted as Epic continues working on it, but it's also kind of worrying. So to distract you from the bad news, though, I have to show you this new feature that's coming soon called Smart Build Mode. And apparently it was supposed to come out today, so it could be in-game by the time you're watching this. But basically, it looks like a way to plan out your builds, and it is definitely going to help noobs learn the best ways to build. While we wait for that to release, Epic are also working on some changes to these sideways monsters in Battle Royale. Soon they will have all kinds of colors: purple, blue, green. I mean, they look sweet. But everyone is really focused on the new imposters mode that came out today. Has received some very crucial changes. Now, if you load into imposters, you'll see that there's a new voice chat mode where you can actually use mics to play the game. Also, in the pre-game lobby, there's now a role preference machine which lets you choose which role you want a higher chance of getting. But the most odd change was in the patch notes for this update, where Epic actually credited Among Us for inspiring imposters. This probably means something happened behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe Innersloth threatened to sue Epic. It's definitely interesting, that's for sure. And finally, we have creative mode, which has gotten a ton of new additions. There are now new devices like the character device that pretty much has added custom NPCs to creative, and all the new creative items that look huge. And that's it for today's update. I mean, there's practically nothing in game right now, especially when the supposed new weapons are locked off by funding stations. But hey, at least the leaks show us just how exciting the next couple weeks are gonna be. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.